Getting to Yes emphasizes 6 foundational skills to assist in the negotiation process. First, separate the people from the problem. In negotiation, it's easy to forget that our counterparts have feelings, opinions, values, and even unique backgrounds that are going to contribute to what they do and say during talks. When misunderstandings and conflict arise in negotiation, we need to deal with the people problem directly rather than trying to gloss it over with concessions or any of those other ideas. This is according to the author of Getting to Yes. Strive to imagine the situation from their other person's viewpoint. And if someone is refusing to back down from a position, ask them why they think things are going. How are they going? And explore their perceptions. Maybe we need to avoid the tendency to blame. This is very key to a negotiation skill. Second, focus on interests, not positions. We tend to begin negotiation by stating our positions. Like, for instance, a homeowner might say to a developer, "I won't allow you to develop this property." When we stake out a firm position with absolutes, we set ourselves up for an impasse. We are not going to be able to negotiate. And in our goal to negotiation, we need to draw out interests that underlie the positions by asking questions such as, why is this property important to you? Identify what interests are motivating. Look for common skills, common ideas, and common positions. Share your own interests. Open up opportunities to explore trade-offs across the issues and increase your odds of getting to a yes situation. Learn to manage your emotions. Be sure that you and the person you're going to negotiate with have ample time to express and discuss those emotions that are really related to the negotiation process. Allow one another to really speak their mind, and that's going to benefit both sides. It's going to free you from getting over the burden of any unexpressed emotion. People are going to be more likely to work on the problem. They're going to tell all kinds of wonderful stories about how they were able to really engage and to be able to manage their emotions in a negotiation process. For instance, adopt a rule that only one person can get angry at a time. That tactic might really prevent arguments from escalating. And when you know that you have your turn to express how you're feeling, it's going to be easier for you to listen when the other person has a turn. Express appreciation. Throughout your career, make sure that you always, always, always appreciate everyone. Do not let people feel unappreciated. This is really true in negotiation. You need to make sure and realize that people may not know that they are appreciated. Because when you walk into a negotiation, you're going to negotiate over something that you want, which naturally emphasizes that there may be a problem. You need to express appreciation by working to understand the other person's perspective, show that you really see that there's a merit in that perspective, and communicate an understanding through words and actions. These are all very critical negotiation skills. Put a positive spin on your message. Make sure that you communicate in a positive way, and this is more effective to get to yes in negotiating than blaming and criticizing. Instead of speaking on behalf of your group, speak only for yourself. For instance, instead of saying everyone on the team, say, I really don't feel. You want to make sure that you're not blaming and that you're able to say things in a very positive way. Talk about what you personally have observed and express your concern. Lastly, escape the cycle of action and reaction. In Getting to Yes, Fisher and Patton cautioned us to avoid the common negotiation trap of action and reaction. If the other side announces a firm position, you may be tempted to criticize and reject it. If they criticize your proposal, you may be tempted to defend it and dig yourself in. If they push you hard, you will tend to push back. To head off this vicious cycle, introduce a negotiation skill called negotiation jiu-jitsu. This involves avoiding an escalation by refusing to react. Instead, Channel your resistance into a more productive negotiation strategy, such as exploring interests, inviting and inventing options for mutual gain, and searching for independent standards. Being an effective negotiator as a leader is an easy skill and requires time and experience to master. Often, employees are going to have a difficult time speaking up in fear of offering an opinion contrary to their leader or causing offense. But leaders can use negotiation skills to build relationships and encourage others. And these skills show that leaders value ideas and recognize the talents of those around them. Remember Stephen Covey. He says negotiation skills provide all parties with an understanding of their agreements based on those win-win habits.